friends, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a few days, huh? Well, it's a long weekend here in Ontario, Canada, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a break, enjoy it with my family, and Bubba's your uncle, they say. So I decided I'm going to do an altered composition notebook today, and I'm going to do a mini of the version that we're going to do here. I'm going to try and do that one. I'm hoping to get this done all in one go. I've prepped everything, so, you know, let's see. We're going to see. But in the meantime, let's just pull, I'm going to just burnish all this down. I put this down and I want to make sure we've got everything on the go. So what I thought we'd do is a little teacup slash spring slash, you know, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of slashes in there. But the main thing is going to be our beautiful teacups, and I'm hoping it's all going to turn out. So let's go get. I'm trying to turn a new leaf and keep everything clean. I know, right? Did you just laugh? Yeah, me too. So let's see. I'm going to try and find the one that I pre-cut for this part here, okay? The cover, Lori. It's called a cover. And I have them all, but of course the one I cut, I didn't keep out to use ASAP. I just piled it in with all the rest of them. There it is. I cut it. There it is. See it? Isn't that pretty? So this is what we're going to use for the outside cover. And we're just going to lay it down. I'm going to try and make sure that this is down as much as it can be without getting cut off. Now, we might lose a little, but you know, let's not cry over spilt tea. I know. Lori, get a grip. So let's just put this down here. We're going to burnish that down. I think it's going to look pretty, right? And then we're going to trim and see how it looks. And then I pulled some really pretty what do you call it, ink. We're going to ink it. Why is this sticky? Did I not put the thing down proper? Possibly. So we'll do that. That's there proper, and then this can go right here, right? So I hope everyone's doing well and you had a good weekend. I see Go Wild is full force, probably done by now. I haven't really paid much attention to all the goings on because, you know what, to be honest, not really interested. Isn't that funny? At one point I would have loved to have gone and seen everybody and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, not so much. So I'm just gonna trim this and then, you know, kind of take the little bits, and then I'm gonna get my handy dandy little nail file and just file these little edges down. Now I know everyone's going to wonder, am I doing a live tonight? I will not be doing a live tonight, but I will do one throughout the week because I want to get this box mailed out, and there we go. So let's just see. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is pretty. I think it's going to be pretty. Then I picked out, now I don't know, yous are going to have to tell me. I picked out this material and I thought I could do like a cover just over the edge. So there's that one. And I pulled a couple of others. Let's see, which ones did I pull? Yeah, these ones. So I could put this one just down here, cover up the black, this one. So yeah, it's, I don't know, I'm kind of liking this material. So we'll see how that all works. So in the meantime, let's just go over here and get the back done. Now, the back, what did I want to do for the back? To be honest, I didn't really want to do the exact same thing, but I thought, you know what, I really should, because, you know, it just looks cohesive. But then I found this and I thought, you know what, that's going to be nice because we got green on the front, greenery on the back. So let's do that. So let's grab my handy dandy paper trimmer and we're going to cut, let's see, do we have it? Yeah, we do. So it's going to be the, let's see, what is it? What is it? Right? We got, I don't know, a little over, close to 7 and then close to 10. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So we're going to cut this because we don't want the white. Lori is trying to, okay, friends, I'm trying to test my printer in all ways so I can get digitals. I don't want to be buying, what is it? I don't want to be buying somebody's digitals and then they have to mail it to me. But I don't want to buy digitals that I can't, so that is there. So I want more of the greenery. So we're going to go here. And, you know, I don't want so much of the, I don't want to get digitals that aren't going to be, you know, working for me. And we'll trim that. Okay. So there you have it. Now, I don't know if I can never get these things off of here. It's almost like it's got like static cling or something to it, but we'll figure it out at some point, like everything else, right? So let's put that off to the side. This is garbage, and then we're going to get my picker upper and we're going to just do this. Now, I also did, so yeah, with that said, I'm trying to print off stuff to see how my printer does it. And there's free printables on Pinterest. So that's kind of where I went because they're free. And I don't want to be paying for something that I'm going to muck up. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to figure out my computer to get things different sizes, different, you know, so that I can use them all properly, if that makes sense. So let's just get this here. We're going to lay this down. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Come on now. Get this here and lay it close to the edge. Nope. Okay then. Let's just not do it and just lay it down and trim. Sometimes it's just easier because let me tell you, friends, these black things, these bindings, are not always even. So you can cut away, right? Measure away, but then it's just not going to be even all the way down. So there you have it. A little bit of glue happening there. Burnish it all down, and I think that's going to be very nice. Very, very nice. Let's trim her up and see. Now, I really honestly shouldn't even use these scissors because I don't like the way they cut the front cover. But hey, you know what? Let's switch it up. It drives me nuts, right? And then we'll just keep going. Sometimes it helps to switch to a sharper pair of scissors. So, what else did I do this weekend? We got some stuff for the garden. So we did that, and then planning my son's 40th birthday. 40, can you imagine? Actually, 39. I think it's 39. And I think see how that cuts? It doesn't cut right, and I don't like it. But we're, you know, stick it down and then do the nice little, there. And that's going to be nice. That is going to be lovely, except it's not trimmed quite nicely across here. So we'll just fix that. I'm loving it. Loving it. Stop singing, Lori. Nobody wants to hear that. And what else do we got going on? So I think that's going to be pretty. Isn't it going to be pretty? I really don't like that. That, friends, is really peeving me off that that happened. But again, it's my own fault. I'll get some glue and fix it. Now, what do we want to do? We're going to go on the inside. I pulled these little kind of cutouts, and we're going to use these. And again, get the, I should have really cut all these, but to be honest, I wasn't 100% certain I was going to use these. But just because it looks blurry to me and I don't like it, but at the end of the day, I'm thinking to myself, it's okay, because I'm going to put stuff on top of it, right? So it's not going to be that kind of, all kinds of hassle. So, weather-wise, let's see where we're at weather-wise. Yeah, it's not been great. It's been actually really cold. I'm sitting here with my 7x10, with my, what do you call it? Vest, my vest and a sweater, because it's chilly out. So we haven't gotten to do the garden because yesterday it thundered and lightning and all kinds of torrential downpours. So, you know, we didn't want to be out there doing that. Plus they were fixing the, there was a kind of like a little, not a leak, but a plug where the laundry and the sink, kitchen sink kind of hook up. So it was like plugged. So they had to dig a trench and get all that situated. My oh my, was that a problem. So I've got a situation happening out there. So I might have to put you on hold. And we're gonna do this just like that. And then we're gonna have like a little bit of a glue thing hanging over there, but that's okay. We can fix that too, right? We'll put a little bit of ribbon or tape, washi tape, and just keep going. My scissors are not working very well. Pardon me. So we'll just keep going. Just keep her going and see where we can fix, right? And then it'll be, you know, if I finish this one. Oh, by the way, so someone said to me, Lori, I don't know why it is you don't sell. Once you've made a composite notebook, why don't you sell it? I think I mentioned that on this channel one time before. And I'll be 100% honest with you, because I don't know that anybody's interested. So, sorry, I know I'm kind of flipping you around here, but in all honesty, it's driving me cray-cray that this is not working out right. So, there. Just like to trim and get my thing, right? Like that. There we go. There we go. And then we got a little bit of glue on either side there, but I am not too stressed out about that. And then we're going to go and we're going to put the exact same cover in here on the back page. And then what will we do? I don't know. I'm just doing this video. How am I supposed to know everything? So that's okay. And then that's what we'll do. We're just gonna layer down, see if I can get it on here proper. I'm gonna see if I can get it up as best I can on this page so that I don't really need to worry about trimming too many spots. And again, we got some, okay, there we go. There we are. And then let's just keep her going. Am I still filming? Oh my gosh. You know, the other day, last week or whenever it was the last time I filmed, I don't know what happened, but half of the filming kind of went kaput. And then I started it up again. Anyway, I don't know what happened. But, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the ink that I pulled and we're going to ink it up. So I pulled this one and I really don't like these ones. These inks, I'll be honest with you. First off, I never get them open. But second of all, they don't feel very, oh, come on. See, this is not how I want it to go. I should have opened it beforehand. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Friends, let's just see. Maybe I can stick a pair of scissors in there and yank them open. What about that? That's gonna happen. There we go. Come on. Okay. There we go. There, it worked. Sometimes you need brute strength. So this is called, what is this called? It's called Olive. Okay? And I just got my nail in it. Oh, you know, it's a going concern here at Loriedeanplans. So I just want to keep it in the green. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. And no, I don't like that happened. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Right? There. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing. I just want to make sure that all the white is not, you know, hanging over and doing its thing where I don't want it to be done. So, what else did I do this weekend? Oh, I went to a thrift store. And no, I didn't get anything major. I'm looking. I have a specific couple of things that I've been looking for and haven't been able to find them. I don't know if you heard the podcast, but I was looking for, I've been looking for a Edith Holden book. Oh, my Lanta. Try and find them here is like, you know, pulling teeth. Can't find them unless you're spending megabucks. And I think I've told you guys that before because I remember somebody sending me a link to one, but it's still, I don't want to spend a crap ton of money on it. I don't like that happened, but you know what I could do? How about I do it this way? We'll just make it look like it kind of happened everywhere. Right? Sometimes a happy accident you can fix. Okay, now what? Now I think I'm going to grab my glue. Am I going to use yeah, I'm going to use this glue. First off, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, let's cut this. I want this on here and dried before I finish up. Okay, so I'm going to cut this just across here. Now, I might have to trim it later because I don't know that it's all going to be perfect, but I think that's going to be really pretty. Don't you? I do too. So, with that said, we're going to go here and we're going to pull it up. I just want to even it out, right? Like this. There we go. And then what we'll do, I think what I might do is just pull it just like that a little. Get some handy dandy, what do you call this glue? What do you call this glue? Paste glue? Sticky glue? What is this called? Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I will put, I'm putting this down just because I want it to stick, right? And then I'm going to put some of this beautiful glue, right? And just going to go like this. And then I'm going to go in after the fact, right? And put down some, what do you call it? Some glue just to make sure that it's going to be down all the way, right? Oh, I think that's going to be so pretty. And then we'll flip this over and do the exact same thing on this side so that, you know, it's not going to be coming up when we don't want it coming up. And then glue, right? Just trying to not pick up the glue from the and then pull it over. Pull her over, and then I can trim that top part. But I think that's going to be so pretty. So with that said, let's grab my, where is it? There it is. Put the lid on it before it decides to just, you know, dry up on me. And then there you go. See, it just kind of, it'll open up. It'll be fine. Right? Beautiful. Okay. Now, this I'm going to have to figure out a way to fix that. Second thing is what else do I want to put in there? I think what I want to do right off the get-go is I love this cup. See this cup and the empty thing? So let's do this. We're going to grab my, what is this called? My tearer. I don't want to use that side, but we'll use this side and we'll tear. And then we'll use it like, oh, well, that didn't really tear very good, did it? Come on now. There we go. Just tear it, and then we'll ink it, and then we'll, maybe what we'll do, yeah, no, I think we're going to leave it that way. I was going to tear it in half, but no, I think we're going to leave it. And then let's pull that up, and then, oh, this is so hard on the fingers, friends. So hard on the fingers. I got these, where did I get these? I think I got these at a big thrift sale, and or maybe it was like Goodwill or whatever it is. And I don't like this part, so I'm just going to tear it, and then we'll ink. We'll ink her up, right? And yeah, so that's kind of that. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put it down here, and we'll use it as a tuck spot. Just like that. You know what I mean? We'll put it this way, and then it can have a tuck spot there. Now, I don't know that I'm going to get through all of this, friends, but I'm going to be putting, maybe tomorrow I'll finish it up. I think what I'm going to do is close this part. We'll finish it up maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we could probably finish it up tomorrow. So we'll put this down like this. And then we have like a tuck spot here, which we could put, I don't know. What do I have that I could use? I think I pulled, like I did a master board, and I did it with my papers, inked all the papers, and then put them on. So we could put that in there like that, and then just continue on like in that fashion. The other thing I want to do is one of these, and I think it's going to be this one, just because I'm going to make a bookmark. And with the bookmark, we're going to have like a little flower dangle on it. And that's going to be that. And then I want to use a few of these that I pulled. Let's see, do I have any greenery? Yes. So see how there's some green ones in here? We could use that. I think maybe one of these will be nice on here, like this one. So we'll pull this and maybe put it, I don't know, dangling from the top. Yeah, let's try that and see how it works. And we'll do it like this, right? Just like that. There. And it looks nice. And then we could put a pocket in here. And yeah, I think friends, that, where is my, oh, there they are. Right in front of my eyes. So how am I going to trim this so that it's even Steven? Okay. I know you're probably saying, but we can't see, Laurie. I know. But I'm trying to make sure, let's get that. I'm trying to make sure that when I'm trimming, and I can't do it this way, I'm not having a good time of it. Right? And then that's nice. And then we'll go up here and do the exact same thing on this side. right? And pull it taut. There. I think that's perfect. Well, it's not perfect. But that's okay. Trim her up, right? I know. There. Okay, so let's move all that off. And I think that is looking mighty fine. Don't you? I think so. And then what we'll do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue, maybe, I don't know if I'm going to glue this down just to have it like a thing, but only I'm going to make sure that it's got, I don't know, maybe this little green one, and have it make it maybe look exactly like it. So look forward to that, friends. That's what we're going to do next. But for today, I think that's a good start. I don't want to keep it too long, and I think it's going to turn out really, really pretty. So if you like it, I hope you'll be able to like, comment, subscribe, all the things, share with your friends. That would be helpful. But most of all, friends, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye.